guys.
Hello. I guess now you've had the chance to look over the tape from Texas. I guess what went wrong for you guys overall?
A lot. Obviously, probably the biggest thing is our tackling was not what it needed to be. So we missed a bunch of tackles, and they got a bunch of yards after we missed, and that kind of spells defeat. So we got to keep shoring that up. Obviously, they had a good running back that they made a decision to give him the ball, and probably a pretty wise decision on their part. And he's a good player, but yet we probably make him look better than he is sometimes. We had a lot of chances to get a guy on the ground and didn't do it. So that's on us, and we got to own that part and just got to keep getting better at it going forward here.
It seemed like coming off the bye week against Oklahoma State was maybe one of the best physical tackling performances, and then the last 2 weeks it hasn't been that. I feel like it's contributed to that.
Yeah. I don't know what contributes to that other than sometimes it's the people you play, but we certainly don't take days off of working on it and trying to get better at it. So there's just times we don't tackle well, and the games we've won we have, the games we haven't we don't. So I think it's pretty black and white from that standpoint. And if we don't tackle well this week, probably won't win. If we tackle well and do our jobs well, we got a great chance of winning. So I think our guys understand that. Now we got to get it done.
So what does good tackling look like?
Good tackling looks like a success rate of a high success rate of tackling. So we strive for 85% of first time opportunities to tackle, and we didn't even approach that the other day. So, but what it also looks like is the physical piece of tackling, and so not making contact and then the guy's on the ground 6 yards later. It's making contact and stopping momentum and getting the guy down faster than we do sometimes also. So there's a technique component, there's a physical component, there's a gang tackling mentality component that's certainly an area that we don't have every answer in that area yet. We're working on it.
Sam, you go.
Last week, obviously, Robinson was really good. This week you got Vaughn. What have you seen from him on film?
Yeah, he's lightning quick, and they're smart enough to know how to use him in a lot of different ways, and obviously running the ball, but also getting him out in some pass patterns and find ways to get the ball in his hands with some space, because he's really quick and tough to tackle when in a one-on-one showdown situation. So he'll be another handful, and we can't let him get away from us for sure. If we do, then it's going to be hard to win. If we can bottle him up a little bit, then obviously they've got other good players, but he's certainly a catalyst for them.
How would you compare and contrast Will Howard and Adrian Martinez?
Adrian Martinez is much more of a running threat. Will Howard's a very big guy, kind of similar to the quarterback at Texas Tech a couple weeks ago. So big guy that can run. That's not what he does best, but he's got a really good arm, accurate, throws an intermediate ball, I think, really well and with some accuracy, and he's produced when he's been in there. He probably hasn't produced the same way that Adrian would with his feet and things like that, but he does other things well. So they're certainly a very good team when he's in there as well.
How much is different with the offense for K-State when Adrian is in versus Will, or is it kind of the same?
Yeah, I think they typically do a lot of the same things. There's probably more design runs for Martinez, like design quarterback runs, than they would do with the other guy, but they still run essentially the same offense.
I'm curious, after Saturday's game, Sam Burt talked about Lonnie Phelps standing up in the locker room at halftime and saying some stuff. Could you walk us through maybe how Lonnie has progressed as a leader during his first season with the program?
Yeah, I'm not even sure what he said. I wasn't in there at the time that he was talking, but he's obviously there's a knowing that we're not playing up to the standard. We're not performing as well as we can. and the game's getting away from us. And so I think, you know, just being able to recognize that and then be man enough to say something about it, to try to rally guys back, I think is, you know, it's a good sign for him. And you know, he's done a good job all year long, and I think guys respect him, and they respect the way he plays and things like that. So you know, when he talks, which is, he doesn't always talk, when he does, I think guys tend to listen.
Anything else, Coach? Thanks, Coach.
Okay.